how they get them in and out.
Well, very carefully.
Yes.
Yeah, very carefully.
It's called a catapult.
A lot of hand lifting. Okay, okay.
Big.
Big.
Thank you.
And then that, if you want, you can sign those shirts there. Those are going to the pilot. And
Oh, okay.
You put it on?
you can. That's totally up to you. You want to take your hat off, or?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Looks pretty good. Do you need a pair of sunglasses?
No, these here go dark on me.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
There's no excuse. Okay.
Is that the pilot?
Yeah.
You better be good to him, Frank.
I'll tell you this, Frank. I'll tell you a little secret. I'm in the airplane. I'm really selfish. I don't care about anybody but myself. Because if I'm good, you're good. Okay. Now when we're on the ground, it's a different program.
But whatever he hits, you go first.
That's right. So,
You only carry one parachute in?
yeah, see it, and if you look back in that mirror and I'm gone, you're pilot in command. All right. Well, I'm glad. It's great to see you again. You're looking just as good as I saw you the first time. You ready to go flying?
Oh, did it bring back memories?
Good luck, Frank.
All right.
Go get him, Frank.
I plan on it.
Jesus Christ.
Inside the airplane. Take your time. Hurry up.
You can do it, Frank.
All right, hang on right there, Frank.
Before. We don't know how this is all going to go.
No, it's our morning stretching.
Morning stretch.
Yeah, you get to do the work.
Yeah, we did too. So yeah.
How's that feel?
Talk to you later.
Because we're going to wing walk today.
You want to ride right there?
I want to see that.
He's in.
Put your seatbelt on, Frank.
Your hands right up here.
better take your hat off.
Just like that. That's right. You don't want any unscheduled departures. Put your hands down now. Yes. All right. How's that feel? Okay. Now once we start the engine, Frank, it's pretty loud, and we can't really talk to each other. All right. There's a mirror right here. You can check on me occasionally, make sure I'm awake. Make sure I'm awake. We're going to use hand signals. Give me a thumbs up. Can you give me a thumbs up? All right. Thumbs down if you need to come back early. All right?
Hello. Hey, Ron. Well, I didn't get in later this afternoon.
How's that feel, Frank?
All right.
2:30. Okay, I should be able to make that.
No, this is... No,
All
that's
right.
fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. So, what's up?
All right.
Thumbs up.
Contact.
Very persuasive.
I know. You kept giving me those two thumbs up. It's like I wanted to give a little action. Put your left hand there.
Put this right hand on.
Left hand there. Yep, get back up first. I got you.
Good thing I'm not helping. You'll both be on the ground.
Woohoo! Give him a smile.
Here.
Now we need the family in. We need the family in here. Move forward just a little bit, Frank. We're gonna get your family in here. You guys have phones you want me to take pictures with?
You want to hold that?
I'm working right.
I didn't get it. I didn't see that.
Good group.
Okay.
Which camera?
All right.
Good?
One more family member. I'll take it.
Go right behind you.
They're going to let us get away.
One more, Heather. There you go.
Yeah, you got the pilot in there.
Gotcha. Awesome. Thank you.
Now, Frank, we're not done. I need your autograph on the tail here.
Thank you so much.
Okay? I need your autograph on the
The
tail of here.
plane flying flag is in here. So it's kind of like a block, but you know what it is. Yes.
You have this. I gave you this hat.
Yes, it's on the table. Thank you.
So you pick where you want to sign and just sign it for us. So that way you can go with us.
That's it.
Yeah. You get to fly with us on every flight.
Daryl tell you last night you have to remember all those things.
You're supposed to kiss the ground when I remember.
That's good. That's good.
Frank, right?
No, it's Frank. Frank, my old Frank.
I don't Frank.
You're making up for lost.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. Let's go over here, Frank. We got you to sign one more time.
Your dad's here.
Playing poker?
Steve, how we doing?
We all be about
Yeah, doing great. Yeah, you too.
It should be.
second or third Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Which one we have here? Bill? Dan Shirt. Dan Shirt. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so all I had to do was just
Thank you for your service. I think you're up next.
Is he?
I think you're on deck. You're up. You're ready. Let me get you a shirt.
weave it so it's almost like
for you. Just stay right
we
here.
have to find
Thank you, Dan.
intervention.
Thank you, Dad.
Because so many times it's just like,
B-17 Power.
Hi, Lloyd.
B-26
John.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, John.
I'm a walking soldier.
Recording all this for
Trying
Dad.
to.
You're infantry?
Lloyd Lutz.
I walked
Oh, no, I thought I heard Lloyd Lutz.
I think so. I think Mark said Lloyd Lutz. Close.
Lloyd Lutz.
Did you?
And his wife Marty.
Yes.
Yeah, I served with him, with his wife in his Salvation Army.
So I used to work with Marty. I worked for City Schools,
Oh, yeah.
so I worked with Marty. So that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, and Lloyd was involved in that.
John's brother.
Yeah.
I saw your video.
Yeah, extension. What's it? The extension agent for
Watch how you get them into Miami.
Dear friends.
How you doing, man?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You ready to re-enlist
Yeah, no.
and do some more flying?
No.
Nobody's shooting at you on this
Right. Then I might go.
one. Okay. Well, nobody gonna be shooting at us. We're just gonna have a few. You were pretty adamant about that.
Yeah.
I forget how many missions you did. 65, that's right. That's enough.
Yeah, it was. That's what I got in my life. I actually flew 63 because if you flew a lead mission through, it gave you an extra half point.
Oh, really?
Half mission. I flew. Our crew was on 4 lead missions, so I got 2 extra missions.
Really? Okay.
So I actually flew 63.
But you got credit for
Credit
60.
for 65.
Okay.
So,
Even better.
yeah, yeah,
Well, this is going to be 66.
yeah, right.
No flag.
Hold it.
And holding. Okay. Well, I'm glad it was fun to meet you a couple weeks ago, and now I'm glad to be able to fly with you.
Thanks. Well, been looking forward to it ever since.
Let's do it. Shall we do it? Let's go fly.
I still remember my first primary training was in Helena, Arkansas.
Really?
Oh, yeah. This is upside down and hanging by the sword. First flight.
First flight. Wow. We're not
He
yeah,
enjoyed it.
well, we're not going to be doing
I
this.
thought it made a big mistake.
Well, let's go flying. No.
I didn't bring a jacket, so I had one.
You want to go ahead and bring him out?
Okay, you ready to go? You want to just stay in there and scoot out, or you want to?
As long as I can hold on to something, I'm ready to go.
And then if you feel comfortable, can you put this through your shirt?
We can take his walker out there.
Here.
Yep.
Just hold on to your walker. Hold on to your walker. Right here.
Here, we'll get this out there with you.
Well, just sit down and drink.
Yeah, sit down.
Just sit down.
That's right.
You go ahead and sit down, we'll get you out there.
Just sit.
I just
drink back.
pushed him in it.
Just scoot. Just stay in there.
You trust my driving.
I'll tell you after we get back.
Okay.
I'm sure they saw you.
Make you look official.
All right, put these brakes on. Now you're...
All right, Bill, we're going to stand you up. I go around the other side.
Oh, sorry, Dan.
Yep, we're going to give you some right here. Just come right on forward. There you go. Okay. Just take, Mark, just take his hand right here. Now, Bill, we're going to step you up on this ladder. Oh, that's too much. That's too big right there. Here, right there. Okay, one more up. One more. All right, there you go. Yeah, put your hand up, grab the cockpit right in front. Now we're going to take you right up on the airplane.
Sorry about all that.
Good. Okay, stay right there.
You got it, Daryl?
Move your feet. You're going in the front seat.
Mm-hmm. Come up here, Bill. Put your left hand right here.
Okay.
Now take this hand right here.
Grab right there, Bill.
Move you forward just a little bit.
Do that. Now grab your hand and bring it over here, Bill.
Yeah.
See this handhold right here?
Okay.
Now step forward. Step right forward. Let yourself down. Let yourself right on down. You're good. There you go.
Pretty flexible.
You got it, man.
Okay.
You're in.
Okay.
What do you think?
Familiar?
Gosh, Bill.
You got the seat.
Oh yeah. We got a good one. Here, put your hands right here.
Safety first.
Wise man.
Now you can put your hands down.
You just want to climb up the back and fly.
We're going to tighten this down for you. Don't want you bouncing around. Or we don't want any unscheduled departures.
Right.
There you go. How's that feel? Okay. Yeah, you are.
Take your hat now.
All right, Bill. We can't talk when the airplane's running. It's too loud. We're going to use hand signals. Can you give me a thumbs up?
Well, I lost most of my eyesight, so I have a problem.
Okay, well, but you can just give me a thumbs up with your hand. Yeah, that's perfect. That tells me you're enjoying it.
Okay.
All right? Give me a thumbs down, then I'll know to bring you back early.
I won't want to.
Okay. I didn't think so.
The first day I went up,
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yes.
Give me that. Yeah.
I couldn't, I mean, that must have
He
scared
thought
you.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I thought, boy, did I make a mistake in transferring.
We're not
But
going.
I survived.
Yeah, but we're not going upside down. No.
I would think so.
Does the biplane have a slower throttle speed?
Yes.
Than a single?
Yeah. How are you?
How much more?
10.
5 or 6?
10.
I kind of thought I tried doing one time.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
With my side, I can't see it.
All right, just enjoy it. Yeah, if you get it to me now, that'd be great.
Hey, Bill.
Dad.
What?
Over here.
That's all right. Over here, Dad.
Hey, Bill.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, Bill.
Have fun.
I drink heavily.
A cup holder's in there.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Okay. 1,000 feet.
So what
Whoop, pardon me.
that letter that you were drafted, how did you feel? What ran through your
Won't take them long to get up.
I just didn't want to, I wanted the boys to be able to come over. Yeah, I don't know.
need to get through here. Just push it on over there, Mark, rather than plane. You can put it over there right now. I think. Recording. Yeah. Okay.
Question, do you know if he was in
That's how you used to do it. Yeah. That's how you used to do
Two
it.
can play this game.
I have officially trying to get a picture.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we didn't trim it yesterday.
Oh, there it is.
No, he agreed to it. It was like
That's
your
special.
that's great.
Now what we're going to do,
It was not great.
Oh, wow, I'm not sure.
We'll be all
get on the
set.
sideboard. Oh, yeah. We're going to stand you up, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now take your hands. Now, Mark, take your right leg. Your right leg up. We're going to stand you up. I'm ready.
Trumpet at the bit.
I don't want in the front.
That was good. Well,
See them getting them out?
Very enjoyable.
Oh, well, that's what MMDs are for.
One more step down, you're back on the ground.
I got you. You can grab my hand. You're down. You're down.
Walker's right behind you. Just sit down.
Sit right back there. You got the walker right behind you.
I think
Hey, you sit right down.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, hang on. But don't lose that one.
Thank you very much.
Now, Bill, I've got a hat. Special hat. This hat's commemorating our 66th. Would you like me to sign it? Same price. Absolutely. Yeah. That's right. Pleasant up there, wasn't it? Now what I did on here, Bill, is half. This is Bill. Great hunting. Number 66. Daryl. That's a 66 mission.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Has to be bigger on my head.
All right. Give Marcus a smile.
Look here.
All right. Now we're gonna get the family. We want to take family pictures now. So get the family. And, oh my goodness.
Here you go. You can hold this. It's a picture of you when you were 13. What side? Not that side. This side. But we'll turn it around this way so you can hold that. We'll get your family in here and get some pictures of you. Turn it around, Bill. This here. John?
Yeah.
Whoever you want in.
Oh, we got more than me.
It's family. Just get all the family. You want to use your.
We got a bunch.
Come on in. We can pack you in.
How big is your plane? I mean,
Just big enough. Come on. Go ahead. Everybody get in.
family, all the teams, come on in. Gather around.
Bill's a busy guy.
Hi. Dan. I'll chat with you after.
Mark me in a little bit. I can't see you.
I think we just need to back up.
Yeah.
I'm on a stroller.
Oh, where's she? Oh, she's talking. Who? Nancy.
Missing one?
Possibly. Nancy! Put your scratch down. One more.
Nancy.
They said stop drinking, you need to be in a picture. I'm the one in my family that usually gets that.
Everybody see the cameras? Hey, Daryl. Need to get the pilot in here.
We have a collection.
Not bad. Say you wanted to go down, Daryl?
Look good.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
We're not done, Bill. I need your signature on the airplane. I need you to sign the airplane's rudder.
He doesn't do much signing lately.
But if we sign it for you, can I sign it for you? I don't want to fly this airplane without you going with me.
So you all ready to get my stories?
See, you're doing a little advertising out here, huh?
Since I'm tall, I'm going to put it up here. So it's Bill Dean, right?
Grand champion. Grand champion at Oshkosh this year. Built here. I don't know. The guy on the right side. First try wins.
Yeah, you've been debriefed. Thank you, Daryl.
Going to the seats.
Appreciate it. That was awesome.
I think everybody was like, everybody was working on with the far. That's it. It's the wicker seats. That's it. That's it. Wicker seats.
We have one here.
Carl Zimmer.
Yeah. Got a steer. There you go.
I'll get it.
I think this lady wants to take a flat.
Before I start.
Go, guy. Freeze in. Huh.
Ladies, thank you very much. At this time, I would like to call Scott Buchanan to come out and to share with you a little bit about the connection between the Ohio Masonic Home and Dream Flight. Scott?
A couple of years ago, this young man's marketing team worked with our marketing team, and we discovered that he flies around the country taking veterans rides. And 2 years ago, I showed up about 8 o'clock in the morning, and this young gentleman, which I still can't figure out how he got out of the back of that plane, climbs out, and we became friends and have been doing it ever since. But it's an honor to work in the business that we work in, and if you're willing to take time and sit at dinner or lunch or wherever you are and listen, you can learn a lot about your history and your past. So, as the CEO of the Masonic Home, it's a calling, it's not a job. So we're proud to take care of seniors and provide a place for everybody to have a good time and live their lives out. And this is just part of that. So partnering with Daryl and his team has been an honor, actually, to really do that and to be able to see the smiles on these gentlemen's faces and pay them back for what all the sacrifices they made for us to be here today. So really, that's what I'm in it for, is really to see the smiles on their faces and to give them a day that they'll never forget. So it's an honor to be here with everyone, an honor to do what we do. Daryl works in the business as well. He can tell you the same thing. It's an honor to work with seniors every day.
Well, Scott, believe it or not, Scott and I did not play basketball together. But this is our 3rd year here, I believe, and it's just been fantastic. Thank you for coming out. We have a really simple mission, and that's to say thank you to our World War II veterans for what they've done for us. And when you think about it, what they did versus what we're doing, it really doesn't stack up. But I don't know what else to do. So what we try to do is to do a unique experience, something that they don't. I mean, these guys probably didn't think they were up for flying in an open cockpit biplane again, but here we are, and it's a wonderful connection. It's our way of saying thank you to the greatest generation and people that gave us our freedom. So that's why we're here. We're volunteers. Marcus is my crew chief. Marcus, raise your hand. Marcus is also a pilot. He actually gave the first flight up in Valparaiso, Indiana for Operation September Freedom at 24 years old, which is a pretty cool thing. So Marcus is going to be flying this afternoon, but what we decided to do was to take August and September and dedicate all 6 of our airplanes to World War II veterans. If you recall, when the bombs dropped in August, effectively the war was over in 1945. The official surrender happened September 2, 1945. That's why it's called Operation September Freedom. So with COVID messing us up in 2020 and a little bit in 21, we said we're going to take these 60 days, fly our 6 airplanes all over the country, only honoring World War II veterans for what they gave us. So what we're doing here today is very historic. This is probably the last mission for World War II veterans in history. And you're all part of it, we're part of it. And it's an honor to be in a position to do that. You know, honestly. Never ever thought we'd be in that position. So it's really simple. That's what we're doing today. All 6 of our airplanes are flying in 6 different states, and we're scheduled to give 42 dream flights. It'll be our biggest day in history. So some people think it's a crazy idea, but I think it's an idea that's amazing, and the people we get to meet are just fantastic. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. I mentioned we're volunteers. We do this because we want to. You can't, I wouldn't, if you tried to pay me to do this, it's too much work. The only thing, you know, you touched on it, it's a mission, it's a calling. And yeah, we're having fun. We're flying neat airplanes. This was my grandfather's airplane. He bought this in 1946. And so we're having fun, but it also is a calling, you know. So we depend on donors, and you'll see the logos on the airplanes. We've got hundreds of other donors, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank Sport Clips and Veterans United and American Airlines and those people, because we have the energy, we have the airplanes, they have the passion as well, and they have the checkbooks. and they've been wonderful partners. We've been 9 years now with Sport Clips. I go to Sport Clips. They do a fantastic job. I say they're kind of overpaid on my haircuts, but it's worth it. But we just have a fantastic partnership. And the cool thing about it, culturally, is they contacted me. I got an email 9 years ago. I was sitting in Chicago, and Sport Clips said, "Hey, we love what you're doing. We see what you're doing. How can we help?" So that speaks to the cultural side of their who they are, their character. So we've been really, really blessed. So if you get a chance, drop them a note, drop all of our donors a note that you see there, tell them thanks, and they love to hear their stories. So is there any questions? We didn't take many this morning, but is there any questions about what we're doing and why or anything? Okay.
Why do you do this? What do you get out of it?
I get to hang out with really cool people. Seriously, I mean, when you know, Bill and I were joking. He flew 65 missions in B-26s. And, you know, I signed his hat number 66 because that was our 66th mission. And so I get to hear the stories. I get to see the difference it makes. And very seldom in life do you really get to see what you do making an immediate difference. It's very addictive. And I got addicted in 2011, March 29, 2011. We gave our first flight in Oxford, Mississippi. So we're through 4,500 flights in these 11 years, and we'll pass 5,000 this year. This airplane we think is going to go to Hawaii and fly for the 80th Pearl Harbor. It's the 80th anniversary of Pearl Harbor.
And you have how many veterans over there for that?
We have, we're not sure yet. It's what happened is that's in December. We're here and now, and so I'm really focused, and we're trying to put it together. We've been working on it for several months, but it kind of got put on the back burner. My guess is we'll fly 30, 40 veterans over there. Taking 2 airplanes, going to go to each island. You know.
Now, how many were at Pearl Harbor currently that are still living?
2 survivors at the Arizona.
Okay.
Left, 2. And the 80th, you know, it's 81 probably. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but if we can be there, we want to be there. So, anyways, thanks. I appreciate it. It's so neat to see so many people out.
You may as well just stay right there. Dan, you're next. If you'd like to come out and say a few words, Dan's going to share with you about. You're hearing people talking about passport, signing a passport, these kind of things. So Dan's going to share a little bit with you about how that works. So Dan Shirk, for those of you who haven't met him yet.
Thank you. It's just an honor for me to be here. When I did this a couple years ago, reaching out to veterans, it was probably the most exciting day of my life, and today is even over that. So, as you know, World War II veterans are becoming few and far between to find. So, when we were contacted and asked to reach out to World War II vets, we got on the phones, and we had a few at our own campus that we were lucky to have. But they have a boarding pass that they fill out. It kind of just gives a little bit of background about who they are, what they did when they served, where they served, and that not only helps us, but it also helps Darryl and his staff when they go to fly them. It gives them a little bit of background on to talk to them about what they did and to thank them for their service. And again, that's the big thing today, is just to say thank you to the veterans and to your families for, you know, having them here today to spend that time with us so we can thank them. So, again, just thank you very much.
Now we'll get into the check presentations, and I would like to call on Rick Lunsford first, please.
Thank you, everyone. I took a few times to jot down some notes. I had 14 pages when I started this morning. My wife says keep it short. So here we go. My name is Rick Lunsford. I'm with the Sidney American Legion, Post 217 in Sidney, Ohio. What a glorious day this is. I would like to first thank all of our veterans that are here today, and especially our World War II veterans, for answering the call to help defend the freedoms and our way of life we have all come to enjoy. We are very fortunate and blessed to be living in this country. Without the sacrifices of our veterans, we could very well be living in a different country with very different guidelines in which to live. I would also like to thank the Dream Flight organization for creating and offering this special gift to our World War II veterans. This is a unique opportunity that brings back memories of yesteryear and to be able to soar with the eagles for a short period of time. What a unique gift this is, one that is greatly appreciated and that is afforded, and to be able to be afforded this opportunity. On behalf of the Sidney American Legion, Post 217, I would like to present this check to the organization and to thank you for your special program. Thank you so much. Start playing. Thank you so much.
Our next presenter today comes from the Shelby County Veterans. Zach, it's your turn.
You want me to stand here all day?
Yes, I can.
I'll keep it short. I'm not nearly as prepared as Rick is. My name is Zach Boslett. I'm the president of the Shelby County Veteran Services Commission, where we have a full-time office staff that assists our county's veterans in everything from managing VA claims to emergency financial relief, those types of things. And so when this idea was brought to us to potentially have an outside getting scenario from what we normally do, we jumped all over it, and it's an absolute honor to see the smiles on the faces of these guys as they take their final mission, as you say. I'm an Army man myself. I like to keep my feet on the ground, but my grandfather was a B-26 pilot. So
Really?
yeah, whenever he would visit Ohio from Missouri, we'd always go down to the Air Force Museum. He would always have an opportunity to sit with Bill because they had the connection with B-26. And I think just the connection that you're making with these veterans by taking them up in the air is really, really special. So with that, it's an absolute honor to be able to help even in a small way with some of the funds that we have available. And I really appreciate you doing what you're doing and really good work. Absolutely.
You know, you guys treat me too good, you might not get rid of me. You gotta keep that in mind. I know so many people help. It's so humbling and gratifying. It's a team effort.
Happy to be part of it. Thank you.
We've been putting all of this together for everybody. It's like, which Sheila are we talking to and which Wendy are we talking about? So this is the other Sheila in the equation today, and Sheila, it's your turn.
And by the way, if I sounded a little dumb on the phone yesterday, it's because I was trying to process things. I was thinking of this Sheila, and then I got, that's not her voice, and finally I figured it out.
Again, my name is Sheila Nuss, not to be confused with Airshow Sheila. So, anyhow, we're here to honor our World War II veterans in a unique opportunity. And my father was a World War II veteran serving in the Navy, and as of yesterday, he was gone 36 years. So he's here and he's here. So, again, I want to thank my daughter, just to give a bit of background, my daughter's involved with the air show along with Sheila. So she contacted Chris and kind of told him what we're kind of doing, or what they're doing. And we had 2 veterans here in Sidney that were going to be going up. So my daughter says, do you think we can get some other veterans that might be interested in doing this? I said, I'll try. So I contacted actually a total of 6. 1 declined. And I said, why? And he said, my feet are on the ground and I want to keep them on the ground. So we honor that. So that was pretty cool. So again, today we're honoring our 5 veterans from Sidney. So they're Frank Thaman, Bill Dean, Carl Zimmerman, yeah, Bob Sargent, yeah, and Norris Cromas.
Woo.
And I have to tell you, their ages are 96 to 101 years young. 101. Fantastic.
A lot of experience.
It is. And you know, just there again, as Dan was saying, we had to get a passport, record a passport for these guys. So I had to get a little bit of information from them. So this is very brief description from what some of them said. But Frank Thaman. Frank was stationed in California for about 1.5 years. I know you can't hear me. So he was stationed in California for about 1.5 years. He was getting ready to be deployed overseas, and they got his duffel bag, everything on the ship, ready to go. He was just waiting to take off, and he was in town, and he passed out. He had a very bad appendicitis attack. So therefore, he had emergency surgery being done. So back then, when they had surgeries, you were in for a couple weeks, no doubt. Not like it is today, for sure. So the ship went out with him, or without him, with his bags in tow, and they left without Frank. So Frank was in the hospital for a little while, and they considered him AWOL. They didn't know where he was. So he was in the hospital.
They lost him.
They lost him, so that was pretty cool. Bill Dean was an Army Air Corps B-26 Marauder pilot, flying 62 missions, which I think he's kind of do that too, in the European theater. And the story was told that once on a troop transport, he saw Marlene Dietrich. Probably a lot of you don't know who that is, but she was entertaining the crew. And evidently she must have got pretty close to him. I don't know if Bill was flirting with her or what, but she threw threw some perfume on him. So you'll have to ask him what that story's all about. So she sprayed him with perfume. So, okay, Carl Zimmerman. Carl was an aviation cadet, and he was based in Lambert Field, St. Louis, Missouri. And as everybody knows, Carl is a lover of music. That's always been his dream. So while he was stateside, I'm not sure where this actually happened, but he was trying to get a sneak peek of Pete Fontaine. Anybody know who Pete Fontaine is?
I do.
Okay. So evidently, Pete Fontaine was, or Phil Fontaine was performing, and Carl and his buddy were trying to take a sneak peek at him. They saw him, and they invited him to the front row seats. So that was pretty good. And the one unique thing about Carl, too, as most of the Sidney residents know, Sidney had an American Legion singing soldiers group. And they were together for a long, long time, sang everywhere. They were actually the last singing soldier group in the United States. So that was an honor for them as well, too. So, Bob Sargent. Bob was an aviation cadet, and he was sent overseas under many commands, and under all these commands, he led into many leadership roles. And he credits his training to the importance of value of integrity and loyalty, and it followed him all through his life, family, and career. And when it was said and done, he ended up with the rank of sergeant. So if you were called to his attention or responded to him, he was actually Sergeant.
Should have been major.
Norris Kromas. Norris was an Air Corps propeller tech. He was a maintenance, installer, instruction specialist throughout his military career. He also worked on a project developing a single-engine plane that could climb the Alps in Europe. That's got to be a feat in itself right there, I would say. He also escorted Truman before the war ended. He is 101 years old and loving life. You see him out at the American Legion quite a bit, enjoying himself. So, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. This was put together, in my part, at very short notice, but the Fairland students called them at the last minute. Their name is, and I hope I spelled this right, is Savannah and Amelia Phillips. Okay, they were the singers, which is really cool. And also want to thank the American Legion Post 217 Honor Guard. Thank you, fellas, for your service there too. So, in the meantime, I had asked for donations around the community. I didn't ask for very, very many people, but actually nobody turned me down. It was pretty awesome. So with that in mind, I want to kind of acknowledge the people that actually gave the donation. First was Mark Adams. Again, the Sidney American Legion Post 217. The Sidney American Legion Auxiliary Unit 217. The Sidney Legion baseball team, the Shelby County Historical Society, the City Rotary, the VFW Post 4239, the Shelby County Veteran Services, Norris Kromas, Glenn Phillips, and Frank Baker. So again, I want to thank you, fellas, but I want to present you with a check.
Oh my.
That his organization is all volunteers, but he said 2 people do get paid. The one that gets paid is the mechanic, which I think is a good idea. Very good idea. And the other one, I believe, is the fundraiser?
No, operations.
Operations.
She does the schedule.
Okay. So, that's
Oh, this is huge. You know, it's, you said on the phone that you're not a fundraiser, and I'm not either. I literally have never sent a fundraising letter out. And I thought this organization would sort of just die off after a couple of years. People just kept, like you guys, keep giving money and helping us, and it just seemed to work out. So you kept me busy. But it speaks to the significance of our mission and the profoundness of how it impacts people. You know,
We are very proud of our local veterans.
you should be. And that's obvious. So thank you. I'll know who you are next time. All right, thank you so much.
We have the Ohio Masonic Home. Sheila has it back in your car. We have a section as well. So thanks for what you do. Thanks for everything.
Thank you guys. All right, we ready to fly?
Thanks, Daryl.
Any comments you'd like to share with folks today?
It's hard. I mean, I get emotional. If I talk anymore, I'm going to get emotional, and I don't like to do that. We can do what we do. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it real. And I really want you all to come back out next year, because we'll be back next year. And we'll do it again. And just be better. So thank you.
Detail. Hey. Forward. Up. Forward. Up.
Okay.
I'm going to hand this over here. If you guys can just set that on the table.
Can I spin this anywhere? Or?
Yeah, exactly. You can take that right to the bank.
Sign the back of it, yeah.
He endorsed it. Yeah.
I think they do it afterwards. They'll have everybody. Thank you.
You ready for this? What time's your flight?
Bobby!
Hey, Laura. Laura. I think you're going to be at.
Well, hang in there. We're about done. Just one or two? All right, come on.
Go back in.
Yeah, they
Right here, though.
Let's go. We're going to go over here. We can see the go out over here.
I might get to do this.
Take the party. Fly out over here.
Let me come in.
Bill, you're always on top.
Sheila, stand up.
Right?
Stand up, Sheila.
Bad height.
Oh, that's wrong. So Mark is your sister.
Was the other guy flying?
I think that's Mr. Zimmerman. I think.
No, the other pilot.
Carl.
Okay. Harold maybe he's going to eat.
Hopefully.
He left. That's what they're doing.
So, I think it's like, I think
Sure. Bob told you, but the audio.
Bob did leave.
Every morning, I have a big bowl of breakfast with a banana on top.
Oh, yeah?
That's the biggest meal I have every day.
Where did Pug come from again? I missed that.
His mom gave that to him when he was born.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, somehow.
Now, what branch of the service were you in?
So you.
What branch of the service were you in? You're in the Army Air Corps? Yep. Now, what did you do?
The year I got out of high school, 1950. And if you, when you got to be 21, you either were going to have
No, you asked before. Yeah, I still don't know Dauber. Dauber.
Well, I can't think of his right name. He had a
This is where everybody looks at the FAA for
graduated. They were by the they didn't have room, they didn't have instructors. They picked out every graduation. And anyway, I ended up being a propeller.
Oh, yeah.
So I taught propeller for another pilot.
Wow, that's amazing.
And all of them got food they need food. And those are very
Let's go flying. Are you excited?
He don't know.
Are you excited?
He's worried about getting in there.
I'll tell you what, that propeller works really good.
If they got it.
Six airplanes.
You're going to grab the black one, okay? And then, of course, this is all fabric and wood, so you can't step here. You've got to stay on the black on the way out, okay? Just grab on here, and I'll be with you the whole time. I'll have my hands on. You're going up in the front. Once you get up onto the wing, you can grab
grab with your left hand up there in that black handle, all right? Just take your time, nice and easy. Not right here. Grab your left hand up top there. Alright. Now lean back onto me. I've got you, okay? I'm not going to let you go. Step right in there on the seat. Put your right hand over. In there. Take a break there if you like. Just slide yourself down in there. There you go.
He's ready.
What's needed? Yeah, you didn't hesitate going up there at all.
No, I knew he was. He was all worried.
Well, go ahead and put your hands up there for me, would you?
I'm going to look at the engine and we're going to go back in.
Now go ahead and place your hands down. I asked him what he attributes to one life, and he said he eats a big bowl of Cheerios every morning.
There you go.
You're a spokesman.
What he said, I didn't hear it.
It's got all the good vitamins.
Just like his son. Is he? Yeah. His son's a pistol too? Isn't that right, Garrett?
Pardon?
You're a pistol too? Just like your dad? You rubbed off?
I guess a little.
Really? That's amazing. Alright, so those rudder pedals, those are mine. So we're going to keep our feet off of those. So you don't want to touch that, okay? Keep your feet right there. And see the mirror right there? My face is going to be right where my hand is. So when we're in the air, we won't be able to talk, but if you're having a good time, look back up there and give me a thumbs up from time to time. And then just like that. If you want to come back, give me a thumbs down, alright? My hand will be there. My head will be right there. All right? Now we won't be able to hear each other in the air. So.
Leave my glasses on.
You can leave them on, yes, sir. How's that feel? That feel fine?
Yeah, take the hair. I forgot to take it out.
Is it just you just have one on that one side?
Yes, he does.
No, we'll take it. We'll have your family take it. We don't want to lose it.
Why don't you look over here? They want to get some pictures.
You know, I haven't talked to him for a month or so. Oh. Did you? Okay, I'll get you later.
You're catching on. I'm catching on.
Oh, cane. Might want to take the cane. Have.
Did you happen to see the pictures of Bob Sargent dad?
Pretty cool.
They just had a steady, good breeze today.
Yeah, this
makes it easy for them to take off.
Yeah.
He's got a big history.
Oh yeah, that's neat though. It's surprising right here in Sidney, Ohio. You know.
That is really cool.
They got two.
Bob Sargent grew up here?
Huh?
Bob Sargent grew up here?
No, it's a
Bob Sargent.
What about him?
Has he gone up yet?
No, he bowed out.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
It's a funeral director.
No, that's the funeral.
That's Norris. Chroma's there.
Oh, I thought you said.
So this is the last of the Sidney people.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then we can get lunch.
Yes.
And then what?
Then we get lunch.
Go home and take a shower.
You know, it's not that bad. I mean, it's muggy, but the breeze. We got a breeze.
Thank goodness there's a breeze.
Yeah.
But when I woke up, our street was all wet.
Well, it depends. Say you're going 40 mile an hour wind and you're going 100 miles an hour, you're only doing 80 miles an hour across the ground. You want to put your hearing aid in? That way you can hear me.
Well, he might be able to. That don't work too good.
We'll do it later.
Oh, he's trying to see the instrument. Something to look at. That's right. There's the elevation thing. They got me how high we are. Oh.
And you're going to push yourself up and stand up, and then you're going to reach up and grab here. Yeah. Okay? There you go. left hand up there. Lean back on me. Nope.
Back.
I'll find it. I'll find what you're looking for. Just shimmy on down this way.
I got it. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you look for your hearing aid.
You want me to write to Pug?
You're what now?
P-U-G? With a B or a P? Papa or Bravo?
I don't know what to
C. Huh?
Pug.
Oh, Pug.
Pug.
P-U-G. Got it, okay.
I thought it was asking middle.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Thank you. Have a good ride.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? Feel good?
Okay.
Let's look right over there and get a picture. All right, let's get the family in here.
There ain't a whole lot, is there?
Gary, you want us to use your cell phone?
Wait a minute, let me take the video.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
All right. Look up at him.
Took a few of them there. Thank you. All right, now we got something special for you to do. You gotta come over here and sign the rudder of the aircraft.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gary, his arm.
I know, he did it coming out. He does it.
Dad's too. Yep.
Pick a spot up there. Anywhere you want to.
So you don't have to bend over too much.
How about right up here? How about right there? Can you reach that? Or how about
Band-Aid
over
ready to
there?
go.
Awesome. Got her. Beautiful.
What do you do with this? When they sign it? Just keep it on the boat?
I don't know. We may cover a bunch of rotors and take these off.
Good job, Norris. You flew that very well.
Good ride.
No, we got a poster for him to sign.
But I was in and you didn't have that air coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Closed cockpit.
It's a nice breeze, though.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
Day like today, boy.
You know, that's how I was always curious. I see these guys coming off, and I wonder what kind of memory service.
You want to drink some of that? Yeah, it's.
Okay, let's go inside.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I said, once this is over, let's get inside in the air conditioning. Ouch.
I'll get you some water.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was the last of your folks? Okay.
What was it?
Yeah, the other one.
Hello there.
Well, you know, you gotta. They're the boss. So.
Gotta honor it, yes, for you. Oh, you went into the vendor? We're gonna go in.
Definitely cooling off. Yeah. No. What the hell is he doing? I mean, honestly, he could probably take off from there. I hope he's not, but... Yeah. I hope I'm not filming an accident scene. They should be able to take off real quick. Yeah, I guess we'll eat dinner here, huh?
Yeah, I will. I'm not even hungry anymore.
Plane actually looks a lot better than the dark sky in the background. Like I said, they don't even need a full runway. They could probably just turn right now and go. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, a little short. I didn't either. Well, it's been too bright. Probably got the equipment in the way down there, don't they, in case they go off. You haven't seen what? Oh, I have. You can kind of see the rain coming down. Yep, there he goes. Take off into the wind. That won't take long. Jesus. Wow. Probably gonna go east for a while and then south and kind of